I know your value. He shed his blood to redeem your life. And whether you know who you are or not, I know who you are. That's why people don't bother me and get under my skin. I got new skin. I talk to people in public and I tell them I love them. They say, you can't say you love me. You don't even know me. You just met me. You don't even know my name. I don't have to know your name to love you. I know why you're here. I know you're the will of God. There's a time to be born, and here you are. You're created. You have a purpose, a destiny, and Jesus shed his blood for you. You are the plan of God. The fact that you're standing in front of me is the yes of God right there. Wow. And you're worth his blood, and he wants his life in you. So yeah, I love you. Freaks people out. They think I have to know him for 6 months and get to know him, decide if I even like him before I can say I love him. Wow. I can love you on sight. Just telling you, because of the truth that I understand. That's why people don't frustrate me. It's practical. It's love. You lay down your life for people. Take the back seat. Give. Show mercy. Make peace. Practical. I fly on airplanes. If there's an oversale, and there's times I need to get home and I want to get home, or I've been on a long trip, and there's times where I have a cake flight and it's an easy flight and there's an oversale and somebody's crying because they can't get on the plane. They're going to get my seat. What? They're going to get my seat. They're overwhelmed. They don't fly much. I fly all the time, so I have to wait 3 hours to get on the next plane. I'm going to get them home because they don't know how to handle the dilemma they're in. They're a young lady. They think they're going to spend the night in Chicago or Detroit. They're overwhelmed. I probably ought to give them my seat. That's the stuff I do. It's practical. You ask. And the gate agent's like, why would you give them your seat? Like, you have a confirmed seat. Nobody gives their seat. I said, yeah, that's probably a problem, isn't it, ma'am? It's like nobody gives their life, but one gave his life for me. Here's the raw truth. I say it all the time to people. Here's the raw truth, honey. Somebody took my seat a long time ago and gave me theirs. To give them my seat on this plane is a small thing. His name is Jesus, honey. He changed my life. I had one gate agent start crying. She said, that's the most beautiful thing I ever heard. She called me to the gate and wanted to know if she could switch out my seat. And I had 10A, and it's at the bulkhead of first class. It's a living room. You can... That's 10A right there. I fly. Right there is 10A, buddy. You're looking at it. California to the East Coast. You can think, 10A, that was a gift from the Lord. Get behind me, Satan. You can think the gate agent's the devil and spiritualize it. Trying to take my blessing. You ain't cutting into my blessing. No, get behind me, girl. I'm sitting in 10A. Ain't nobody taking what the Lord gave. You better be careful how you preach. She said, sir, are you flying alone? I said, yes, ma'am. Here's what you don't know. On the way out there, I gave my seat. You know what's cool? I don't pick my seats because then I don't have to give my seat. I just let the computer sit me, and I fly all the time. I have status. I could enter on the red carpet. I usually go through the pagan line. It's just hilarious what we do. Red carpet. Then she shuts that lane and opens the other lane. General boarding. Pagans, commoners. Low life. No life. Get in line, because everybody that matters is already on the plane. With the best seats. I'll sit by the pooper if the computer puts me there. You know why? Because somebody has to. I'll sit in the middle if the computer puts me there. You know why? Somebody has to. Why can it never be you? Wow. Preferred customer. When the gospel says, lay down your life. So on the way out, you might not even believe this. This is too crazy of a story. Practical. Long answer. You turn the corner, You got 10A. On the way out, you got 10A. It's for real. You're like, God, that's 10A. Oh. It's a living room. 10A. Remember that if you fly. No. Give it to somebody else. So it's not wrong to have 10A. I was happy. 10A. I turned the corner. There's a man from India sitting in my seat. I knew he was a straight-up, full-blooded man from India because the lady beside him had her little red thingy, and the lady beside her had her little red thingy, and they were dressed colorful, and I thought, whoa, these folks are straight from India. And I said, well, hey, sir, and I did what everybody does. I looked at my ticket, and I thought, I know this is 10A. There's a guy in my seat. It was like the Three Bears. Somebody's in my bed. And he spoke a little broken English. He said, this is your seat. And I said, yes, sir, 10A? Yes. I was hoping you would let me sit here with my family and you would switch with me and take my seat. I said, stay with your family? That's a no-brainer, buddy. I said, I'll take your seat. Where are you at? He said, 30E. I said, what? 30E? Do you realize E's the middle? See, you don't fly much. It's a 6-seater. A, B, C, D, E, F. B, E, middle. 30E. I said, you got it, buddy. Enjoy the flight. I'm glad you can all stay together. Didn't even blink. I know 30E's the middle. I know it's way back there by the pooper. But I took my little stick in my little bag and I headed back there to 30E. Now, you don't understand this, but when I get back there, I'm not being rude. There's 2 ladies in the aisle and the window, and they're much larger than the seat. Not being rude. They're very large ladies. There's no way you're putting down the armrests. No way. And I looked, and there's my seat. And I said, hey, girls. I have so much fun, man. I'm like, hey, girls. I'm in there, and they're nervous. They already know. They're heavy. Oh, you heard? They know that somehow the computer put them both in the same row. It's like a nightmare. They're like, oh, my goodness, who's going to sit here? The little skinny guy from India? He would have fit. He's in my living room. He's back in my house. And I'm taking his house. And I just had fun with it. I said, well, girls, that's my seat. They said, okay. I said, looks like we're going to be close and intimate on this ride. We're going to get to know each other, girls. And I was laughing, just having a lighthearted time. And they're like, oh. I turned, I just died there. Oh, I was warm the whole way. I didn't even put down I just propped on the ladies. I said, I hope you don't mind. I just have fun. And next thing you know, you talk about Jesus. Next thing you know, you pray with one of them. It's just all right. I was warming. I was locked in. I didn't even need my seatbelt on that one. I was just in. So now we're leaving. I get called to the gate. I got 10A on the way home. I'm like, Lord, are you serious? You put me back in 10A? Because I don't pick my seat. You put me in 10A? Oh, my goodness. I gave 10A, you put me in 10A. That's sweet. Dan Mohler, come to the desk. Are you traveling alone, sir? I am. She rolls her eyes. Sir, I have a favor to ask. I said, you want to keep a family together? Do you need my seat? She said, well, yes, that's what I was going to ask. I said, honey, if it's keeping a family together, it's a no-brainer. I said, sure, I'll give my seat. She said, well, you didn't even ask what seat I have for you. I said, does it matter? Totally absurd thought to a gate agent. Does the seat I'm in matter? She's like, that's the highest blasphemy in the airport. She goes, well, I would certainly think it matters. And I'm like, yeah, that's because that's what every customer projects. Wow. But if I'm keeping his family together and I'm taking a seat, it wouldn't be true giving if it mattered which seat I get in exchange. She said, sir, I've never met anybody with the mindset you have, that perspective. And I said, that's probably sad, isn't it? She put her eyes in, well, yeah. I said, isn't it amazing how everyone's for themselves? I said, can I tell you where I got this perspective? She said, yeah, because that's a very rare view. I said, a long time ago, and I pulled her in. I hook, line, and I'm a fisherman anyway. I said, a long time ago, there was this man. And I was in a seat that was so undesirable, and there was no way to get out of it. And he came, and he took me out of my seat and put himself in it and sat me where he sits. She's like, what? He did? I said, his name is Jesus. And she went, oh my, that's the most beautiful thing I ever heard. And she just started crying. And I said, yeah, and he changed my life through it. And I'm going to live like he lives and be like he is. I said, give me your hands. I want to pray for you. She gave me her hands. I said, fires! Ah! No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. I didn't do that. See, you like that. You people like that. You're like, yeah, give me fire. Ah! See, you people. They like that. Why do you like that so much? So I was like praying with her, and she's just weeping and sobbing. And after we were all done, she looked up and smiled and said, you know what? I said, what? She said, I had a window seat for you anyway. I said, oh, bless your heart. She gave it to me, and she was just, so glad I met you. Who knows that one little encounter? Watch. I'm not even thinking ministry. I'm just being me, and that's so evangelistic, it's ridiculous. I'm not even thinking evangelizing, because when you think evangelizing, you're probably a robot. When you're living Jesus, it probably whacks the human heart. Yeah? Okay.